I'm Amanda Meyer along with Jim Moore from the Moore Group, and today we're continuing our Y series. And today's segment is about client services, and I know we do a lot for our clients, Jim. And so, can you touch a little bit about what makes us unique?
Yeah, thanks, Amanda. Yeah, we feel that that what we want to do at the Moore Group in this Y series is to really explain to the viewers out there, what kind of our unique proposition is that we bring to our buyers and our sellers. And one thing that comes to mind is just how we handle showings. Once we are hired by a seller, to sell their home for them, and we get inquiries on taking tours of those homes. I think the average real estate agent in this market just, gets an inquiry to show a house. They set up the the showing, and they don't get any information about who's looking at their house. We don't do that. When we have a request to show a home from a real estate agent, we are calling that real estate agent and saying, hey, thank you for, the interest in the house, but by the way, what's your interest? Where's your buyer at in their process? Why are they interested in this home? Do they have another house to sell? So we are able to tell our sellers who's looking at their home and why. And then not only that is that we just don't deal with the automated responses that we get after the showing. We call that real estate agent and we get feedback.
Right.
So that's one of the things I think that really in terms of that segment of the sales transaction that's unique. The other is just the resources that we have, whether we're working with a buyer or if we're working with a seller. We have buyers all the time that are looking at homes and they find that home that needs a little love, maybe some new carpet or the floors redone or countertops. We've got the resources in order to let our buyers know what type of investment it's going to be in order to do that. Flip side on the sellers, when we're preparing homes to get the house on the market, we've got the resources. If there's things that need to be fixed, if there's things that need to be touched up, any of those trades that are required, we're able to do that. So those are just some of the few things I think that kind of makes us unique in terms of the what we do for our clients that's somewhat unique. And of course, the closing process. Is one thing I almost forgot, is that I always feel that almost anyone can get in contract, but getting that from contract to the table where either the buyer is buying their home or the seller is selling their home, I think is where the rubber meets the road. And we are just professionals at that. We're in constant contact with the closing attorneys, the mortgage companies, all the other entities who are involved in making sure that these transactions get closed. We're just uniquely great at all those processes and make sure that they get done correctly.
Definitely, Jim. And just from my personal experience, I've experienced those two things with you already, that the Moore Group is just so hands-on. And I think that's one of the biggest complaints about some real estate agents, just the communication part. And we've got that piece down, and that's what we value so much about our clients, is that we're investing into them, and as far as our communication, it's a hands-on-hand scenario, and that's the most important thing in a real estate transaction. So
yeah, I have found over the years, Amanda, that it doesn't have to be that hard. It's just that people communicate. 99% of the things that go wrong could be avoided. So check out our other Y videos. There's probably nothing about the real estate transaction or anything about real estate that you will not find in terms of why we do what we do that kind of makes us special. Thanks for joining us.